What's up? Let me ask you brothers a question. Or brothers from another mother. Whatever, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Would you pay full retail value or full MSRP, I guess, for a car that's late model and used? Think about where I'm going with this one. Would you pay the original full value for a vehicle that has seen so much mileage as a used car and was not treated properly or maintained properly? So you get the metaphor where I'm going with this. No, you wouldn't. I can answer that for all of you. I bet you wouldn't fall for that okey doke, would you? But that seems to be what we as men, as brothers, are delegated to do by default. Think about it. She can make all the mistakes under the sun, and here comes some other female telling you, oh, she had to find her way, and that's her way of finding her way. Whatever. Because brothers, if the roles were reversed, they would be blaming your daddy. They would be blaming you for being a weak man. But when the shoe's on the other foot, it's, oh, she had to find her way. You see the double standard with that? That's how it's always been. And even today here at work, someone told me, a fellow black woman told me, well, a fellow black person who happened to be a woman, let's clarify that because I'm a man, told me I don't deserve or should have standards. But another black female, like, everyone should have standards. He definitely should have standards. So you see the narrative, what's going on here. And what's really shocking, that it comes from another person of your race, let alone someone who's married. And when you constantly have to reiterate to me that you're such a catch, newsflash, you're not a catch. That's the way I see it. But we are expected to treat you like you have your best years ahead of you after you've been put through the ringer, after you've been stretched out, after you've expanded like a funhouse mirror. We're supposed to treat you at optimum best because of being skin folk. And I'm here to tell you, this isn't no emancipation proclamation about me going elsewhere. This is me calling out, I would rather be alone than have to put up with this. I would rather die waiting for somebody right now. And they want to put the narrative on you because, I've always reiterated that I'm a brother who wants a woman, preferably a black woman, to be in shape, take care of her health. And let's be honest here, and this is not even trying to be cruel intentionally, this is fact. Majority of black American women are either out of shape or obese. So you see the paradox which lies before me, right? But I'm supposed to just sit there and just be lonely until something falls into my lap. No. Or be desperate and just settle. That's what they waiting for you to do. And this is why I'm against the whole used car thing. And people like, oh, because how could you compare it. It's a metaphor. I don't literally think she's an inanimate object, okay? All right? Thank you. Anyway, you can't make all these mistakes and don't expect people to hold your feet to the fire for having a lack of accountability, a lack of impulse control. You can't. It's not us. We're not cleanup man. I'm not your cleanup man, which I've reiterated before. This is all they look at us as, brothers. Cleanup man. They want you to. So when you're giving that critique, even if you're keeping the critique respectful as you possibly can, and they pushing back and telling you you don't deserve this, you shouldn't have standards, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, and you just hateful. And some people actually thought because I was so critical of my own women that I don't date black women. And I'm laughing like, word. Why 90% of my girlfriends have been black, okay? It wasn't because, oh my God, I can't find one, nobody loves me. No, it's because I don't want the drama. You get it? I don't see it that much different. I mean, like, when it comes the whole mental aspect of it, I don't see too much difference in it. Of course, physical aspect, but when it comes to the way you get treated in comparison with men and women, you pretty much are bound to get the same thing if you're not careful enough to vet properly. You should always vent properly. I mean, that goes for both genders. But I digress. But I'm going to continue on this time because I usually end it right there. But I don't know. Sometimes some people show their true colors more than you think they would. And you just have to keep an eye on it. Because when it's coming from somebody who looks the statistic of what I told you about the women with the weight, out of shape, when they fit that statistic and they telling you you don't deserve standards, how you think any man, any black man, any man in general with common sense and perception takes that? He will see that and like, you know what? She's telling me I shouldn't have standards. And look at her. She doesn't fit the criteria. So do I take her serious or do I call her out on that? And sometimes you got to call them out on that. But then again, and once again, I digress. So as usual, it's because I'm Fury. I'm here. And now I'm out. Peace.